Reverend Dan S. Davis was Roy E. Davis's brother and was deeply involved with Roy's initiative to spread Pentecostalism in southern Indiana. He was the pastor of the Baptist Church of God on 922 Mechanic Street in Jeffersonville before moving to 722 Spring Street and renaming the church to the Pentecostal Assembly. After Roy was extradited to Arkansas on charges of grand theft, and William Branham assumed leadership of Roy Davis's congregation, Dan Davis remained behind in Jeffersonville. Dan was instrumental in the growth of Roy Davis and William Branham's sect, the Pentecostal Baptist Church of God. Dan joined his brothers Roy and W.L. in exciting Jeffersonvillians in Pentecostalism by holding a series of revivals. He also worked with Roy Davis in nearby Louisville, Kentucky, through their Bethel Rescue Mission. In the late 1930s, Dan was arrested on charges of criminal conspiracy for misleading donors contributing to the Hope Rescue Mission of the Bethel Baptist Church in Louisville. Donors thought that they were giving to the Bethel Baptist Church when their money was collected for the, quote, Bethel Rescue Mission. In 1933, while William Branham was still a minister in Roy Davis's Pentecostal sect, Dan began holding revivals at the arbor that his Pentecostal church owned on the corner of 8th and Graham Streets in Jeffersonville. Meetings were held in the home of Mrs. Charlie Kearns, where William Branham held his services years later as Davis's Pentecostal Baptist Church of God sect transitioned to the Billy Branham Pentecostal Tabernacle. Before the ground was purchased on 8th and Penn Streets for the Billy Branham Pentecostal Tabernacle, and before services were held in a tent on 8th and Pratt Streets, William Branham's Tabernacle was located at Dan Davis's arbor on 8th and Graham Streets. You can learn this and more on william-branham.org.